Hey everyone, and welcome to another Mondays with Jordyn. I am Jordyn. This is a segment where we talk about our weekend and tattoos, and you can ask me questions. I'll throw this up at the beginning. That is my Instagram and my Snapchat. Also, if you want to go to inkshop.com, if you use the code WRITER20, you can get 20% off your purchase. I'm a little stuffy again today. I know I was last week and you guys had to listen to that, so here it is again. Let's see here. I'm in my own bed today. All right. How was everyone's weekend? How was your New Year's? Oh, of course, Happy New Year, you guys. It's 2017. Hey, everybody. Hello, Joseph in Wisconsin. I'm wearing a lot of gray today. Even my lips are kind of gray. What do y'all think? And I picked at my face. Hey everyone. I did some bad eating over the holidays. Hey everyone. So, any crazy stories from New Year's? We kind of kept it, not really like simple. My friend Taylor, she's in the bathroom, she's getting ready because we're going to have a girls' day. Yeah, still broken up with my boyfriend. So it was her birthday on New Year's Eve, so we decided to go do like a fancy dinner, or, you know, fancy enough, a 3-course dinner with wine pairings. Turned out to be a disaster. I mean, the night was still good. We ended up going out with some friends and went to a party, but it was $75 a person, and the service was just atrocious. Atrocious. Hi, Daniel. Hey, everybody. Welcome back if you have been here before. Welcome if you have not been to my show. Okay, first question. What would you suggest for a couple tattoo? We've talked about this before. I would definitely, sorry, I've got like a fupa. So, for example, my ex and I were going to get, so thank you, Joe, for saying I look slimmer. I was just complaining about feeling like I looked frumpy. We almost got a jalapeno pepper as our like matching couple tattoo because we figured, you know, if we ever broke up, which we did, you know, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna like jalapeno peppers. It just happened to be kind of our little like thing because we just both love spicy foods, and that was just gonna be like our cute little relationship tattoo. We ended up not getting it, but I would say for a couple tattoo, get something that if you break up, you know, hopefully you don't, but if you do, get something that it's not gonna necessarily remind you of them every day. Like, make it something that's still about you. Like, for example, the jalapeno pepper. Don't get somebody's name. I think I'd only get a family member, because even if you hate them, they're still related, or someone who's passed away. I don't care if I've been married for 30 years. I'm still not getting your name. My personal opinion. I saw someone that asked what my lipstick is. I always wear Jeffree Star. Y'all ask all the time. Always Jeffree Star for sure. And this color is called Deceased. It's really different for me. What do y'all think? Kind of purple. I like it. I like it. I usually do like the dark colors. Hi, Jordan. When are you getting your back tattoo done? I don't know. I know that the last several shows we've talked about it because we had like the drawing and everything. But I think I want to finish this arm first, and I also want to finish that other calf. So I don't know. I've got a few things that I have in the works. I have my ex's lips on my neck. My girlfriend wants me to cover it. My ex-boyfriend had his ex-wife's lips on his neck. I really wanted him to cover that too. But he got his hand done instead to finish his sleeve, but yeah. Your face looks pale. Are you tired? I mean, it was New Year's weekend. I probably look pale just because I have on this color lipstick. Oh, pinched my cheeks or something. I don't know. What do y'all want? Ooh, 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 ooh. Is that better at all? And the lighting is just brighter in here, but okay. Okay, so since I picked at my face, I'm trying not to like smudge that makeup. I was doing so good with not picking at my face, but y'all know when there's like a zit staring at you in the mirror, you give it a couple days, gonna be good, not gonna pick with it. It was time. It was time. It had totally overstayed its welcome. I had the design of my wedding band tattooed as an arm tattoo, and I'm now single and need to cover it up. Any suggestions on a good cover artist? I'm not really sure about cover artists. I know some of them like to take on cover-up projects, some of them don't. I would just keep your eyes open. Word of mouth is great. Social media is great to find somebody. Can I have someone else finish the rest of your back tattoo? Oh, I haven't even started it yet. I don't have anything on my back yet. Hi, Renzo. Would I date a guy without tattoos? I would. It's not a requirement. It's kind of been like what's happened though. Most of my exes have had tattoos, but no, I wouldn't say it's a requirement. Sarah, I'm thinking about getting my first tattoo. Good. What are you going to get? I'm sorry if you reply again and I don't see it, because I really do think the Facebook filters a lot of these comments and I don't see them. Happy New Year. I married a woman without tattoos. I'm assuming you have them. All the way from San Antonio, Texas. You're not very far from me. I'm in Austin. Someone said they have their husband's ex name as a tattoo, and they want it off. Yeah. Stop picking at your toes. You do that every time. I can't help it. What? You try just sitting on here talking to people answering the same questions and not get fidgety. Okay, here. There, is it better? I'm not gonna fucking move. And I'm not picking at my toes. I'm just like playing with them. I'm not picking my toenails. How many hours do I have? I don't know. I get asked that question all the time, but I really don't know. Thanks, Phil. Pat Fish in Santa Barbara does some nice cover tattoo work. Oh, there you go. I was thinking about getting my upper leg done. Have you had it and does it hurt? I do have one here. I like getting my legs tattooed. That's probably one of my favorite spots. I hate getting my arms done. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Oof, this hair, y'all. Let me see, I'm trying to read some of these questions. What would be a good tattoo for girls who are shy about them? I'm not really sure I know what that question means. How do you respond to people that reach out to touch your sleeves? I had it done a lot and it gets annoying. Honestly, it used to happen to me more like when I was younger, but now I feel like I give off such a rusty bitch face that people don't even try. They won't approach me. But usually they don't do it when they're completely sober. I feel like people are drinking, and normally if there's people drinking around, I'm probably drinking too, so I don't really mind that much. But no, not many people come up to like caress me. You need cleavage work. What would you put there? I mean, I've got one here. I mean, if you guys know me, if you followed me before, I do have one right here. But I think I want to keep it off my chest, so that's something that I want to leave clean. Let's see, I'm trying to go back to see if I can catch some of these questions. I know there's so many. Let's see here. Find something you like and put it in a spot that's going to be hidden 90% of the time. See, I also think that's stupid. Maybe for your first tattoo, if you're really like worried about if you're going to like it, I would say maybe get it somewhere you could hide it. But then it's also like, shit, we could die tomorrow. You might as well get it, enjoy it. If it's not going to like affect your job. You know, I'm not saying get like the word dick tattooed across your forehead. That'd probably not be a good idea. But other than that, I mean, I think it's fun to take chances with tattoos sometimes. But I do understand your first one can be scary because, you know, that's permanent. When you go out in public, do people ask to take pictures of your tattoos. It happens to me a few times. I don't have very many. There's been a couple times. There's been a few times people have asked, but not very often. I'm planning on getting my first tattoo on my wrist. Will it be painful? I mean, I've got some on my wrist. It wasn't great. Tattoos don't feel good. I mean, and those of you that say, well, I didn't feel anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have like a heart about, you know, the size of my pinky, like behind your ear? Yeah, it probably didn't hurt that much. Do I have any tattoos on my hands or feet? I do have one on this foot. You guys are getting a wide shot of my thighs. Hold on. You have to get your tattoo hidden in a place if you ever want a decent job. Unless, of course, you can wear no clothing on Facebook and make money from that. Here's the thing. I know business owners. I know very successful people that have lots of tattoos that do show. I completely disagree that you have to have your tattoos completely hidden to find a decent job. And I saw that you're making a jab at what I'm doing. This is not my job, sweetheart. I do this for free. This is something I do for you guys because it's nice to let people get to know me. So no. This isn't the only thing that you can do just because you have tattoos and you're half naked, which I'm not. You guys like when I wear my pajamas, which is great for me because then I don't have to worry about what to wear. What is your workout schedule, and what is your name? Well, let's see. Last night we bought 2 different kinds of dips and ate a bunch of chips, so that was my workout of the day. And this is me. This is my name. My name is Jordyn. Hello. Have you ever had any of your reds swell and itch? My ladybugs and roses have been this way for years. You know, not lately, but I will get parts of my body that will raise. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a certain color. It'll be a certain area. And someone did give me an explanation for that one time. I'm not sure if it's true. I really haven't looked too much into it, but they said because your tattoos are technically like a healed scar. You know, it's skin that was opened up and messed with, and, you know, it healed back over. And so apparently whenever you get sick or like your body's trying to fight off something, it'll sometimes go back to that last spot that it was like, I don't want to use like the word penetrated, but kind of, and like express from there. So that's what someone told me, like whenever it gets raised and itchy, it's like your body fighting off something. Don't take my word for it for sure. I'm glad you asked that question because I'd like to look into it a little bit. But no, I wouldn't say any specific color, but definitely areas. I'll get it right here. It's weird. Let's see here. Sorry, just trying to go back. Read some. Happy birthday, Joshua. I like how everyone's standing up like, of course you can get jobs with tattoos. Karen, the lip color is Jeffree Star, and it's called Deceased. Which apparently it's kind of making me look like I am deceased because it's washing me out a bit. But I kind of like it. I'm trying to use this new year to take makeup chances. If you could go back before all of your tattoos now, what would you get, or would you do the same as what you have now? I absolutely would go back and not get this. We've talked about it on every single show. It's terrible. It's done by three different people, 3 different fonts, 3 different styles. I got it when I was 18 years old, and for me, instead of just like leaving it alone and possibly covering it up one day, my bright idea was to let's just keep adding to it. Let's just make this look better by adding more crap. So I would definitely redo that one. I would redo this sleeve because it's just such a hodgepodge. Here, for those of you that haven't been on the show before, I'll go through and show you guys some of my tattoos up close. I'm sorry if I missed some questions while I'm doing that. I swear I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to cover the basics. Let's see here. Okay, so I'll go through. I have some moths. There's my little lightning bug. He's adorable. This horse, I got it on my grandpa's 80th birthday because we used to have horses. Don't look at my armpits, y'all. I haven't bought a razor. I need to do that. That's my little lantern, the candle. And my woman with the owl inside of her mind. I have a lot of roses, another moth there. I have a poppy flower with the pods and a dagger going through it and a ladybug. You guys saw this one, my poppy. I love poppies, they're my favorite. This is one of my newest ones. This one's by Annie Frenzel. She's amazing. She's here in Austin. Justin, what do you mean you haven't seen me in so long? I'm on here every single Monday. This is, oh God. This is my, okay, that's not gonna work. My swan. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to, these angles just aren't gonna work. We're gonna be all over the place for a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. That's my swan. It's gonna hard to get this one. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, this is my dagger with a wolf. I have these roses for my grandparents. You guys get to see all angles of me today. Here we go. My lighthouse and my owl on my foot. The time on the clock of this owl is, oh, I got bit by something. It's my parents' wedding anniversary. They're high school sweethearts, so I got that. Okay, guys, can we just do the rest of the show like this? Yes? Good. This is my little snake lady. Oh, and I always forget this one because it's brand new. How great is she? I asked my artist to kind of come up. Look at these angles today, though. I asked him to come up with kind of a woman bat hybrid mix, and he put those bat wings on her, and I think she's just fabulous. And then I also have another, my rib cage that y'all saw, that disaster. And then I also have a really little one near like my bikini line that says "Let It Be." Now that was one that I got really small to hide from my parents. It's very cliche. Oh my gosh, y'all, these. And the worst outfit goes to Jordyn. Okay, that was also my workout of the day. Thanks, William. Yeah, which ones are y'all's favorites? I really don't have that many. It might look like it when I'm sitting like this, you know, and then I have like both my thighs and stuff, but I feel like I really don't have that many. Inside of your arm, was it sore getting that done? I hated it. Hate. I really, even just this part, anything going in towards the inside of my arm, I'm so sensitive to. I hated it. That's why I really don't want to do this again. Do you remember the number of artists? So most of my, yes, I still live in Austin. Most of my tattoos are done by the same person. The only ones that aren't are my rib cage, which is done by like too many people. This is a different person, and so is the one on my calf, my bat lady. Is your family proud of you? Yes, they are. I talk to them every day. They love that I take care of myself, and I have a college degree, and I've never even had a speeding ticket, knock on wood. Never gotten into any trouble. So yes, they are very proud of me. I may say so myself. You're thicker than 2-day-old oatmeal. One, I'm going to take that as a compliment. Here. So my room's kind of messy because I have a friend over, and we both have suitcases full of stuff, so everything's sort of a mess. But yeah, ta-da! I always have to do the stand-up to show it. See, these don't even like, yeah. Embrace it. Embrace all of it. Now that that awkward moment's done, sit back down and get back to it. I think everyone has that one tattoo that they regret, because the only one I have I regret. I plan to get more. Oh, I mean, I think that's just kind of part of it. I wouldn't necessarily say that I regret it because, you know, I got them for a reason at the time. They meant something to me, but I would just do them differently. How can you hide the comments? They're hiding the whole screen. I think if you swipe them to the left or the right. Do any of you guys know? I don't watch live shows very often, so I'm not sure, but I know there's a way to hide the comments. Someone can help him out. Yeah, I think, oh, okay, yes, if you, wow, now I can really see what I look like. Wow, I do look really thick, you guys. Why isn't someone telling me? Just kidding, I don't care. If you swipe them to your right, so it's opposite because it's mirrored, but swipe to your right, they'll go away. Thanks, Kevin. Still wanting to see your friend. She spends an awful long time in the bathroom. She's just doing her makeup for the day. Hi, Jordyn. I like the spelling of your name since my last name is Jordyn. Oh, that's a good name. I have one regret. I have the word flash tattooed across my chest and it looks like hash. Oh, no. I guess it could be worse, huh? The best New Year's gift I received is my mama bear's health. Oh, she's struggling with with stomach cancer. Oh my goodness. I have a stormtrooper helmet with some roses on my right shoulder blade. Can't wait to get another one. I have no room left. I'm fully covered. Oh, there's always some room. Do you know any tattoo artists in Mississippi? I don't. Whoa, I feel like the light just changed a lot, y'all. What's happening here? Do I have a centerfold in any ink magazines? I don't. I've only been in one magazine, technically. So I think 2017 I'm going to try to do more. Oh, also you guys, so Inked Magazine's coming out with a new website. If you follow my current website, it's on my Instagram, you kind of know what it's about. Inked Magazine is doing their version of the site, which is going to be absolutely spectacular. And right now, if you go to ismygirl.com, I put it, it's one of our sponsors, I put it in the link for this video. You can go enter your email address, so the day that the site goes live, you guys will be the first to know, where you can find photos of your favorite, not just tattooed models, but your favorite models, photos that they can't necessarily put on Instagram. So some really fun stuff. So make sure you go to ismygirl.com, put in your email, that way you can be in the know. I will be on there. Thanks, Star. When people tell me I'm old, my tattoos will be wrinkled and ugly, so will our faces. That's true, that's true. People always think that I'll regret this stuff when I'm a grandma and stuff, but I mean, at least my tattoos are pretty good. I could have some really shitty ones. The lipstick is called Deceased by Jeffree Star. Frank, I've been fighting cancer for the last 5 years. I found outlets in tattoos. That's great. Which one of my tattoos is the most meaningful? I'd have to say the one that I got on my grandpa's 80th birthday. The horse, because that was like our thing. But, you know, people always ask me, do all my tattoos have meaning? And no, they don't. Not all of them do. The most important aspect of ink collecting to you. The most important aspect, I mean, I think everyone has their own reasons. I just figure if I find something in this fucked up world that makes me remotely happy and then I can express myself, like, why not do it? I think that's important. So many people live their lives just on this straight line because they think that's how it's supposed to be and they don't take chances, which is why, you know, even though I went to college, like, I don't have a normal 9-to-5 desk job. I have tattoos. I got my boobs done. Like, I just do things that I want to do. I don't worry so much about what, you know, other people are going to say. So I guess that'd be, the most meaningful thing about collecting tattoos, just because you just want to. Let's see. Speaking of being a grandma someday, do you have a boyfriend yet? No, I don't. I don't anymore. My daughter is... Let me lean in to read. My daughter is full of tattoos that I helped pay for every 4.0 she brought home from school. She got a tattoo. I love that. That's kind of another reason why my parents, like, I mean, my dad, the best thing he ever told me was, you know, I may not understand the tattoo thing, but, you know, I love you, so I love your tattoos. And that meant a lot. But that's great, though, like, using it, not necessarily, like, as an incentive. But, yeah, I mean, because I never got into trouble and I always had good grades, that was another reason why they're like, well, if tattoos are the worst thing, then we did okay. Aw, Jenna, that's nice, a tattoo in honor of her grandma. Sorry, I'm trying to, these questions are just flying by. I have a woman who comes into my old job who is older and covered in tattoos, and she's amazing, and her tattoos look awesome. A lot of these aren't even questions, they're just really good, like, statements and comments. You guys are being really nice today. Usually we have, like, a flood of assholes, but I feel like the more and more I've done this, I don't even know how many, have any of you guys watched every single Monday with Jordyn? I don't even know how many we've had. But I feel like we've gotten less and less amount of jerks. Which is good. And I've seen more and more women on here, which is fantastic. How many do I have? Oh, we always get that question. I'm not sure. I think it's 11? Maybe? Oh, thanks, Becky. Oh. You know, sometimes I forget that, like, I'm on here supposed to be talking, because then I just start reading, and I start reading you guys' stories. And it's just nice. Amber is getting a mermaid tattoo in honor of her childhood and memories with her grandpa. I love that. Oh, wow. Mishka's got a whole back tattoo representing her family from the Holocaust. Wow. Let's see. Barbara asked to see the tattoo on my left arm. I'm not sure if you mean my left arm or my right arm since it's mirrored, so I'll just do both. Just do both. This is my left arm. And then this one is, you know, it's got all kinds of stuff. We did a little tour of it earlier. And I'm sorry, like, I know a lot of people want, you know, to see the tattoos again and again, but if you happen to miss something or I missed a question, I guarantee if you rewatch it when we're finished, you're probably going to come across it again. Oh, thanks, Becky. Being a painter doesn't mean you would be a good tattoo artist. It's a hard transition from canvas, but you have to be an apprentice for a while to shop. That's a great way to start. Oh, I don't know. I guess Travis was answering a different question, but that's true. That's true. People, that's a good topic. People always ask me if I do tattoos or what I want to do tattoos. It's just such, because I used to draw. I used to be really artistic. I mean, I still am, but I like to get back into it. Sorry, y'all. But that's such a big responsibility. And yeah, to be an apprentice, you have to be in there constantly learning, working your butt off, usually for free. And I give people all the props in the world, especially ones that are self-taught, like, and they're good. Not just like working out of a garage good, but like good, talented. But I'm not sure I could ever do it. It's a lot of responsibility. Color tattoos definitely take a lot longer. Most of them start off with an outline. I wouldn't necessarily say that they always take longer, but yeah, there is lining, shading, going back with the color. But then there's some black and gray tattoos, especially like realistic ones, that there's a lot of layers and a lot of time that goes into those. Thanks, Flip. I really hope that's your real name. This guy's name is Flip Ross. I have a portrait of a tattoo of an ex from many years ago, and it looks a lot more like you than her. Just tell people it's me. What changes would you like to make to your ribcage tattoo? See, that's what I'm horrified by, is like, how am I supposed to fix this? Like, I mean, I guess I could do, my friend Annie, the one that did this horse on my arm, She's really good at doing cover-ups, and I think that she could do something with it, but it's just, y'all, look at that. It's so gross. What a like huge waste of space, because I really want her to do my entire back, but then we have to think, okay, are we going to make my back piece wrap around to cover up that, you know, disaster? Or are we going to cover that up separately and keep my back separate? Because it goes onto my back a little bit. It goes everywhere. It's awful. Any suggestions to cover up on a scarred area? I really wouldn't be the one to ask. I said, y'all, like, you know, I'm not a tattoo artist. There's sometimes people that get on here and get mad if I can't answer, like, a tattoo question. I never claimed to be a tattoo, like, professional. I just, you know, I like the industry and I have them, but I can't always answer all the questions. But tattooing over scarred skin, you know, I'm not really sure. I would just find an artist who does that a lot or who's comfortable with it, because I think a lot of artists aren't necessarily comfortable tattooing over a lot of scars. I guess it depends on what they are, but I'm probably not the best person to ask. We're getting a lot of people talking about how they have wedding rings tattooed and that they're now divorced. So yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, we get some interesting things. I really don't think your rib cage is that awful. I mean, I know my rib cage could be much, much worse, but it's just one of those things, you know, that your taste has changed. Your taste has changed. You know, things are just different, and I feel like it's just a really big piece of real estate on my body that could have something much, much better. Oh yeah, no, of course I know you can get scars covered, for sure, but someone was asking like a specific question about color over scars, and I don't really know. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, someone said their boyfriend's getting both arms sleeved. One side for the positive things in his life and the other for the negative, kind of like a timeline. That's kind of cool. I'd be interested to see what that looks like. I was wondering if you could white out the dark parts on your tattoos, making it easier to cover up. No, I think that's just adding more and more layers, unnecessary layers. I don't think that's how it works. Yes, you guys, I know you can cover over scars. I know you can tattoo over scars. My sister has a bunch of scars on her wrists, and she was able to cover them. I know that. Just curious, is there any eyebrow stencil that you use? And why are women going to the incredibly drawn-on eyebrow look? No, I don't use a stencil. These are my real brows. I just fill them in darker. I just have very prominent brows. I don't think any women are going for the drawn-on eyebrow look anymore. I mean, a few of them are, but... What's the story behind the tattoo on your right shoulder? I'm assuming you mean this one. I know it's mirrored, but I guess you mean, yeah, my right. It's kind of a personal one. I think we'll talk about it one day. But I can show it kind of up close. Yeah, this entire sleeve, if I could redo it, I probably would. It's not my favorite. I don't really like the colors. What do you think about tattooing eyebrows on really thin? Fuck no. Fuck no! I can hear my friend laughing in the bathroom because we talked about this the other day. I mean, you can see, like, that's my hair. You know. These are my brows. They're just filled in a little bit. Tattoos are one of the... tattoos are one of the reasons for cancer. That's why it's harmful. Why are people so stupid? We get one of those every single show. Sorry, but I don't like tattoos. I think a woman's body is beautiful, the way that we were born. Okay, so here's the thing. Bob, why the fuck are you on here then? It's a tattoo Facebook. Why are you on here? Oh my God. Thanks, Crystal. I said, I like that compliment. She said that I speak with just the right amount of sailor. Thanks, everybody. We're getting some really good comments today. Is it safe to get a tattoo on your neck? Yes, just make sure you really trust the artist and they have a good reputation. For my rib cage, how about a piece that incorporates your family? See, when I get like memorial type tattoos, I don't like them to be obvious. I like them to be like very understated. Like the horse. Like I mean, I've always loved horses, but no one would automatically know that was for my grandpa. Same with this one. Horses have always been a big part of my life. I haven't had them in a long time, but growing up, that was a big part of my life. What's the story behind the bruise on the hip? Do I have a bruise on my hip? I'm always covered in them, y'all. I don't know. So you don't want to go for the cholo look. I don't. Not my thing. I'm 17 with 2 tattoos. I can't wait to get more. Girl, you're too young. And your name is Jordyn. Listen to me. Trust me. That's another thing people always ask me. You know, should I get one when I turn 18? Honestly, I know it's exciting. I got my first one when I turned 18. But now it's something that I definitely wouldn't want. You know, I would say to turn 18, keep thinking, at least wait another year. Trust me, you would be so shocked, even just from like 18 to 20, how your taste changes, how you view things, how you handle situations. Like instead of getting a tattoo because you're going through a tough time, maybe you just like go on a trip, you know. So I would cool it a little bit. And I know I'm not one to say, but I know I feel like, you know, I'm 26 years old now. I've had tattoos for a while. I feel like I can comfortably say, just take it easy. Take it easy when you're younger. Your God is the devil? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when you get older and your skin starts to droop and wrinkle? And yes, I can. So when my skin starts to droop and wrinkle, I'm going to have droopy and wrinkly tattoos. Oh, that's it. That's it. I know exactly what it's going to look like. Isn't that fucking crazy? I know. I know. My imagination is just wild that I can actually picture that. I took my daughter to get her first tattoo when she was 18 because I felt it was better to do it this way. Yeah, my parents actually did give me permission to get my first one when I turned 18, and the punctuation was wrong. There was like 6 people that looked at it. None of us caught it. And of course my parents did the whole like, we told you. So they were right. Let's see. Crystal is an apprentice at a tattoo studio in Sweden. Oh, that's cool. And she's 19. That's awesome. Wow. Let's see. That's another thing that a lot of people do. I read a comment about when they were younger, they got a small tattoo. See, usually for me, like, I mean, I have a couple. Like, oh, I forgot I had that one. Okay, I do have this one. But people that get, like, a little tiny one, like, on their arm or whatever, and then they always say, like, one day I want to get a sleeve on this arm. Then don't get a little tiny one that you have to work around. Like, think about it a little bit because, you know, you've got some pieces that I've seen people that have amazing, like, full-blown, like, socks done, like, their whole leg. But then they've got this just a horrible little thing stuck in the middle of it, and the artist had to work around it. I don't know. If you're going to get something small, put it to where you're probably not going to get anything else. Because you're taking up valuable space. Okay, I don't know. That's not English, okay. Does your lighthouse tattoo have meaning? Hi Chris, welcome. He said that you're new. To be completely honest, when I first got the lighthouse done, it was because my artist had been wanting to do a lighthouse, and I've always liked nautical things. And, you know, I spent a lot of my childhood growing up on the lake, but, I mean, that's kind of, it's a stretch. You know, if people ever ask me if it has, like, meaning, honestly, I just really liked the piece, and I wanted it. And I can pretty much, for all my tattoos, if I really want to, I can attach to something, you know, meaningful. But I don't think all tattoos have to have meaning. I really don't. Um, I'm 55, dying to get a sleeve of Alice in Wonderland. Let's see. Oh, and you're in Australia. Hi, Sue. Hey, girl age is just a number. I don't think you're ever too old to get a tattoo. Unless you're like 90 and you have like paper thin skin. That'd probably be horrifying for the artist. But other than that, do it. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Ashley says, I want tattoos, but I don't know what type of colors of a tattoo would be cool on my brown skin. I have very fair skin. During the summertime, I get really tan and olive, but I don't know much about... I would find an artist who's used to working with darker complexions. That'd probably be the best advice that I can give, just because I don't... You know, I'm not a tattoo artist myself. I'm not sure color-wise what would be best. But I would just keep your eyes open. Look for artists on Instagram. Ask people that you know. Find someone who's comfortable, you know, who knows how these colors are going to heal. I think that's another big part is people get tattoos like from a new artist who their work may look great at first. This is like what happened with my foot tattoo. I had to have it done so many times because he hadn't practiced packing color in enough. It looked great at first, but as soon as I took a shower and that first layer started to come off, it took almost all the ink with it. So find someone who's used to working with, you know, that color of skin or, you know, those type of inks, and I think it'll be good. I wouldn't just go to the first person because there are, you know, there's a lot of good, honest artists, but there's also some assholes who just want your money. And they're, you know, they might just tell you what you want to hear. So definitely do your research. And that comes, you know, that's for everybody, no matter what tattoos you get. Do your research. Let's see, what else we got here? Yeah, people, I don't know. People send the angry faces. You can't please everybody on here. So someone said they can't figure out what to do for their sleeve. Should I just mash things together or keep it one theme? Keep it one theme. Don't do what I did. I planned on just doing this. I never thought I'd go past my elbow. Never thought I'd get any more. Now look at me. If you're gonna get a sleeve, I would absolutely plan out the whole thing. Which, you know, I'm so stupid because I sit here and say that, yet I'm doing the same thing with this arm. I was in a rush to get this done before I had a photo shoot in New York because this was going to be the first time I was in a magazine. It's when I was in Inked. And we were going to add to this. But then I ended up going to a different artist because, you know, I wanted to branch out and start collecting more work from people that I, you know, am a fan of. And please, plan it all at once. It's so much easier. Emily got her 3/4 sleeve done, finished in March, and she talked to 4 different artists before picking someone. See, yes, that's good. Absolutely. Don't feel like embarrassed or shy or whatever when it comes to going into shops and looking at their portfolios. I know a lot of stuff now is on Instagram, but, you know, there's been times where I've met artists who their work is amazing, but overall, they're just kind of an asshole. Like, you want your tattoo experience to be good. So, you know, go into shops, meet them, talk to them. Because, you know, I feel like a lot of artists feel like, you know, you're wasting their time if you just want to go in to look at their portfolio, which is ridiculous. Like, there's been times where I used to work in a shop, and a girl would come in all excited, it's her first tattoo, and some of the guys in the shop were just so rude and judgmental. Like, that's someone's first tattoo. You were there once. Make it a good experience. Don't make it uncomfortable. Like, I'm sorry, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but yeah, go in, look at portfolios, talk to the artist, get to know them, and if you're uncomfortable, if you have a bad vibe, even if their work is amazing, don't go there then. Keep looking, because you will find someone who does amazing work and has a great personality that will make you feel comfortable. I'm seeing all these questions going. I feel really bad that I don't mean to ignore your questions. I don't know, I'm feeling chatty today. Which is, I know I'm supposed to be on here to be chatty, but like extra chatty. I've been so sick the last few days and I'm finally like feeling better. So, this is good. Thanks, Ernie. Oh, you got the same name as my cat, so you win. Were any of my tattoos painful, and which was the longest to do? I think my longest session was 8 hours. The most painful, My foot sucked. Feet suck. Hi, Kevin. Kevin's new. Hi, everybody. How is your hangover? So I think my hangover was actually worse than it should have been because I have been coming down off a stomach bug and being a little sick, and so the hangover was real, which is why we laid on the couch and ate dip and did nothing all day. You're going to be so pretty at 60 or 70 if your liver doesn't fail from the massive use of drugs. Okay, so I don't do drugs. I definitely drink, absolutely. I enjoy an adult beverage, but I don't do drugs. I think I've only smoked weed like 4 times. I don't, not my thing. I think I just look so like lifeless just because I'm been kind of dying the last few days. Do any of you guys know how long this session has been? I don't think. Hey Taylor, what time is it?
It is 1:41.
Okay, we've got like another 20 minutes. Thank you. These type of tattoos, it distorts the body in my view. Well, then I guess I have a distorted body. I have my hand done. It was probably one of the worst. Yeah, the lowest I've gone on my hand is here, and then like my finger. The only part of my hand that I didn't mind here, the only part I didn't like was right here. Like right where all those like little nerves by my thumb. What is your opinion on removing a tattoo and then tattooing over that spot? I think that's great. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, I know. I don't, even just from like listening and talking to me. Yes, you ignored me. You're gorgeous and only a year older than me. Okay, Quinn, I didn't ignore you. Facebook filters a lot of these comments. And, you know, I start talking. I can't answer all these questions at once. I try. When did you make a decision to tattoo your whole body? Well, my whole body is not tattooed. I have absolutely nothing on my back at all. And I started getting tattooed when I was 18. Oh, thanks, Taylor. How do I get my tattoos to have a smooth canvas like yours? Is it the ink the artist uses or what? No, I would just say always moisturize your skin. I'm big on moisturizing, especially right when I get out of the shower. Thanks, Joe. And plus, I just think it's just having a good artist. Thanks, Cindy. Yeah. Do you ever think about having your whole body tattooed? I don't think so. I definitely don't want any of this done. We've got another great turnout, you guys. Thank you for everyone who's here and everyone who keeps coming back. We've had over 20,000 viewers almost the whole time. It's great. And for you guys that share the video too and all the comments. I know there's so many. You guys are being really interactive today. It's fantastic. Thanks, Erica. Yes, I'm on a lot of other social medias. I do have Twitter. Don't really use it much. It's just, I think it's the Jordyn Writer. Oh God. Dang it, see, just talking about grammar, yeah, it looks like some Mondays with Jordyn, there wasn't supposed to be an apostrophe there. It's just my phone. Yes, I am on other social media. The only two I really do use are, I use this sign, that way you guys can just screenshot it. That's my Instagram and my Snapchat. Oh, sorry, I've got a tangle. Let's see what else we have here. Oop, I'm trying to go back and read some of these, y'all. The gray horse piece on my arm. Thank you, I love this one. If you don't like tattoos, why in the hell are you even watching the feed? Yeah, see, I ask myself the same question all the time. Makes no sense to me. Is anyone doing tattoos on here? All I ever see are females talking, no disrespect. D, yeah, all the time. If you set your notifications, we have people doing live feeds all the time doing tattoos. The reason why I'm here is just because it's Mondays with Jordyn. I'm here every Monday. But no, we have people all the time doing tattoos. So yes, just check back again. We have live feed all the time of artists. Can you moisturize your skin like the rainforest? It's really deep. All right. How far have I traveled for a particular artist? The one that I used to go to all the time, he was just back home, and it was only, well, in college, it's like an hour and a half away. Then I moved to Austin, about 3 hours away. But I really want to get a passport this year because there's so many artists in the UK that I want to go see. You're a beautiful woman. I guess it's your ugly heart that makes you do that to yourself. Okay. All right, what's your name? Johnny. Okay, so he said that my ugly heart made me do this to my body. So I'm assuming you're probably taking a shit while you're watching this because you're not at work right now or you're just in a part of the world where it's a different time. But, you know, you are taking time out of your day to leave a comment. So the stuff that I do must not be that bad. And you're still giving me the views. So it's working for me. So I guess if my horrible heart made me do this to my body, then I guess I'm doing something right because people still tend to come back and watch me. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's nuts. Do I have any piercings? I've had my belly button pierced since high school. Every time I take it out, I think it looks really weird. And then I used to have a dermal. I had my septum pierced forever. Took that out years ago. Your tattoos look good, but they're permanent. Would you lose interest after a while? I've been okay up until now. I think I'm still gonna be interested. I have a color sleeve and nothing on my other arm. Is it a bad idea to want to do a black and gray arm? No, I actually thought about doing that. I thought about doing this arm all black and gray. But everything I have has been color, so I've decided to stick with the color. You should go live on your Facebook. People would love to see that too. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Chris, Jordyn, I look forward to seeing you every week now. Hi from the UK. Hi, thanks for coming back. For those of you who say it's non-Christian, remember Jesus had King of Kings on his inside thigh. I'm not religious anymore, but even stuff like that, how the fuck do you know? Just because it's written somewhere? Like, how do you know? How do you know? Let's see, what else do we have here? Can you get a cover-up redone, or is the skin scarred? I mean, I wouldn't go over skin that many times. If you've already covered up once. Okay, I'm about to follow you on Instagram, even though you don't like females. That's okay, you can still follow me. Who says that I don't? Oh, Helen, I'm sorry about your son. Yeah, I really do think that Facebook's truly filtering these because I see people like talking to other people, but I haven't seen those comments, so I just think I'm missing some of them. Thanks, Alexis. Let's see. We might get a couple more questions, and then I'm probably going to go because I haven't eaten today. Getting a little hungry, and the weather is amazing, so we're going to go shopping outside. Oh, here's a good one. I'm a mother of 20-something, and I have a daughter and a 12-year-old granddaughter, and I think it's great, the communication you share. It's very empowering for young women. Thank you, Tammy. That's something I'm trying to work with a lot in 2017 is, you know, not just being like pair of boobs on Instagram, because if you guys see my photos, they all are very sexual, and you know, people don't ever know like what my personality is until they watch my live show. So it means a lot when you guys come and watch. And I've gotten more and more women who've reached out saying that this show is something that they look forward to, and that they can talk to someone who they, you know, kind of consider a friend, and I love that. I love that you guys feel that way. So 2017, I'm gonna try to get more involved with doing stuff like that. I think it's very important. There's too many women. No, well, not just women. Too many men and women who are just kind of living their lives day to day and not feeling like they mean something. Because I've been there. I still have my days like that. So if you guys can have this show just to come and sit and talk about tattoos, about other things, that's great. And I think that's wonderful. So I really appreciate you guys, especially the ones that say, like, you know, that this means something to you. Ladies, feel free to message me on Instagram, send me a DM anytime, you know, you want to talk, or even just say that you enjoy the show. I'd love to hear from you. I try to get to as many as I can. That was our little, like, heartfelt moment for everybody. Let's see here. Welcome everybody who's new, and for everyone who's been coming back. I'm so sorry that I know I'm missing so many questions. I'm trying. Let's see here. Alright, I'm going to answer a couple more questions, and then we're probably going to go ahead and head out of here, just because I'm getting kind of hungry. All I ate this morning was like a bite of a Snickers bar. Body brought to you by Snickers. Jess says that I've officially inspired her to get a tattoo. Oh, fantastic. My daughter has 15 tattoos and she's only 23. I think she's reaching out for attention. Ooh, Debbie, I don't know. I guess it... I mean, I'm only 26, so she's not much younger than me. I don't know if I would say she's reaching out for attention, but then again, I don't want to speak on it because, you know, I don't know you or your daughter, but I don't know, talk to her about it if you think that's truly what it is. But then she is also 23, and, you know, I feel like even a few years ago for me, I thought that I, like, owned the world and I knew what I was doing, and even a few short years, I've definitely changed my perspective on all of it. Thanks, Roger. Hi, Rochelle. I love whenever you guys tell me that you're new. I love to see new people. A lot of young adults look up to you because the attention. What do you think? I wouldn't say it's the attention. I'm just acting like a normal person. Like, I like talking to you guys. I don't think it's for attention. Make some money with this audience. I mean, it's not necessarily... I mean, of course, you know, the exposure from this does send people to my Instagram, which at the end of the day sends people to my website, and then, you know, money builds. But for the most part, you know, I was in the beginning really focused on, like, if I'm going to put myself out there like this, I'm going to make money from it. But it's become something completely different. You know, especially when I get messages from young women and men who say, like, you know, every Monday that makes my week. You know, I was having a really bad day, and there's something that you said on your live feed today that just made my week so much better. And so that's, of course, I get it. Money rules so many things, and, like, that is important. I have to take care of myself too, but it's definitely transitioning into something else. I think this is becoming something much bigger than just sitting here with my boobs out talking about tattoos. I think it's becoming something else. And I really appreciate you guys being here. It's not always about money. Thanks, Courtney. Let's see here. What else do we have? Trying to go back through. You have inspired me a lot. How do you do it as a strong mother? I'm 20 and a mother of 2 kids. How do you stay strong? Well, I mean, that's great. I don't have any children. I have a dog and a cat. So it's kind of just me. Let's see here. Let's go back through, see if we can get another tattoo question thrown in here real quick. Let's see. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to go through to end with a tattoo question. Let's see. Tattoos should be important. Something to remind you of what the subject is. I mean, yeah, a lot of my tattoos do have meaning, but some of them don't. So, child, what is you aim in life? What are you trying to convey to the public? Yes, you are very sexy, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. I think you're really into the attention factor. What's going on with the attention thing? Have you guys not been listening to a word that I've said? I don't think people are even listening at all. I'm just a friend here every Monday. There's no other point. You made me get my first tattoo just like the one on your shoulder. You got a tattoo just like mine? Tell a story about your life and what you've been through. Donnie, we'll have to save that for next Monday just because I've been on here for an hour, but maybe next week. A few days ago, you said you were thinking of some business ideas. Okay, so I'm actually getting more involved with a couple of projects, but we're going to have to save it for next week just because we're getting towards the end of the hour. But yeah, let's see. Okay, you guys. Okay, I'm getting more and more involved with some of these questions, and people are getting really deep, and I feel really bad to get off. But it has been just about an hour, so I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram. It's just Jordyn_writer, and I will be back here on Monday. So I hope you guys have an amazing new year, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.